When looking at our fluency for lesson 6 today, we're going to start with this number 54,783. In the first problem, it kind of asks you to look at this number in certain unit forms. So, as we can see in this situation, we know that it asks for thousands and ones. And in this case, anything placed in the thousands place would fall in that thousands block, so that would be 54 thousands. And in this case, it doesn't ask for ones or tens specifically, so anything in this area that hasn't been claimed yet would be in the ones, which would be 783 ones. Now, interesting, I can also look at this same amount, and I'm just going to erase what we have here, as other unit amounts. So in this case, now I'm looking at it as 10,000s first, and I know the value of 10,000 would be 5, which means the next largest place value is hundreds. So if I start here and include anything above it that hasn't been claimed yet, I know that I have 47 hundreds, which leaves remaining left over the amount of 83 for the ones. When we look at another problem with a slightly larger place value, a lot of this information continues to be the same. So, if I start at my thousands place and go anything above unclaimed, our thousands would equal 234, even though it's a larger number than the previous one. In this case, our ones would be anything left unclaimed, being this 673 amount. Again, if we are looking at other unit values, we can check out and see how many 10,000s. In case the 10,000s is this place value, and it would go larger because that is the largest claimed place value of 23 10,000s. In this case then, that leaves hundreds and the place value larger, 46 hundreds, and the remaining left being 73 ones. You'll be asked to take numbers and identify them as their place values, and I know that in our place value charts we have some familiarity with the adjustments here to look at multi-digits in a single place value. Another key concept that we are going to continue to work on is the idea of comparing numbers. And the most beautiful thing to do when comparing numbers is to line it up based off the place value. So right now I have a copy, and I'm just going to use my highlighting tool to show our ones, our tens, our hundreds. I know it's kind of crooked, our 1,000s, and our 10,000s. What I noticed pretty easily, and it's okay that it's not lined up perfectly, is this digit, the 200,000s, is all by itself. And because of that, we know that with a value in the largest place value with nothing similar to it, it automatically makes this larger number the one that, if we were to use our alligator example, we'd want to eat. Since it has a larger value, then in this situation it is the greater of the two. So I would say that this 231,005 is greater than 83,872. 800. Another comparison, what we have here is in word form, we have some values. So I'm going to record this, and I'm actually going to start at the lowest place value. So it says 9 tens, which means I'd have a 0 in my ones, 9 in the tens, it says 4 in the hundreds, comma, and 6 in the thousands. In this problem, it says 9 in the ones, 4 in the hundreds, which means I have a 0 in the tens, nothing in the 1,000s, but 5 in the 10,000s. Automatically, if it goes to the 10,000s, there is no rival 10,000s here, making this the greater amount. Lastly, I have this in standard form and this in expanded form. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to rewrite it in its lowest place value. So 20 would be 2 in the tens, 8 in the hundreds, 7 in the 1000s, 8 in the 100,000s, which puts a 0 in the 10,000. This is 800, 7,820. 807,820. They sound identical to me, which makes this equation equal.